Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for attorney Francis Padua Papica.
Maray na banggi po sa Tuya Gabos. Erot po pagpaunggalang sa Tuya po mga opisyalis kang gobyerno lokal kang syudad. The City Council headed by Vice Mayor Nelson Ligacion, wife Marion, and the rest of the members of the Sangguniang Panlunsod. Ang sa Tuya pong First Lady si Farah, ang mga miyembros po kang Miss Bicolandia 2015 Executive Committee headed by Councilor Nene De Asis, Mayor Tito Sarion and wife Connie of Daet, Camarines Norte, Mayor Embot Angeles of Bombon, the distinguished members of the Board of Judges. We also have a guest from Florida, Miss USA Heart, Florida, Miss Sally Starbuck. And of course, Miss Philippines USA People's Choice Awardee, Miss Nainay Fulgentes. Data na po, pagparalo yun, happy fiesta, let the show begin. Viva la Virgen!
The Miss Bicolandia 2015 Beauty Pageant.
Reynoso Bigay 23, Billy Camarina Sur! Purita Fatima Bagasala Onrubia 21, Kamali Galvay! Ara Isabel Jocas 21, Naga City! Crystal Altai 21, City of Naga!
TV5's multi-talented artist, Yes Magazine 100 Most Beautiful People for 3 consecutive years. Please welcome Miss Ritz Azul. And of course, our young debonair, happy truck ng bayan's happy hunk, Mr. Carl Guevara.
Hello. Hi.
Hello! Marhay na banggi sa Indonga, boss! Welcome to the Miss Bicolandia 2015 Beauty Pageant. It is my 3rd time here in Naga and I am as excited as you are. Good evening, Carl.
Magandang gabi sa'yo, Ritz.
Magandang gabi.
At syempre, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Ritz and I feel so privileged to be part of your fun and festivities for tonight.
Yes, and what an opening production number, ladies. Good job. Diba? Ang gagaling
Oo,
nila.
tsaka
Carl.
syempre, bigyan natin sila ng magandang palakpakan naman dyan.
And the beautiful dresses they're wearing are designed by Ariel Alvarez.
A round of applause, please.
While the haute couture hats are creations by the local designers.
Syempre, another round of applause.
Grabe, sobrang talented na designers natin dito sa Bicol. Tonight's pageant pays tribute to fashion, haute couture or high fashion that is.
And well, we'll see more of that later.
Yet, The search for the modern and contemporary Bicolana continues. She is the pride of her place, globally competitive but locally responsive.
And no other way that is celebrated tonight than by this search.
And now, let's give way for the first set of awards. Miss Congeniality, the Darling of the Press, the Best in Production Number, and the Best Design in Haute Couture Hat.
What a way to start up the heat and excitement in tonight's competition.
The Miss Congeniality is selected by way of voting among the candidates. Of course, the candidate herself cannot vote herself. While the Darling of the Press is selected by our friends from the media, who had their own interview and press conference with the 17 candidates. The Best in Production Number is selected for projecting the best in Haute Couture Hat, while the Best Design for Haute Couture Hat is selected by our judges.
Presenting the awards, that is, for Miss Congeniality, would like to call on Mr. Gilbert Albero, or make that Gilbert Albero for the sash. Honorable David Casper Nathan Serio for the cash, Mrs. Nora Serio for the bouquet, and Miss Marie D10 for the trophy. Miss Congeniality will will be awarded 7,000 pesos plus trophy and sash. Back to you, Ritz and Carl.
First award is Miss Congeniality. Candidate number
Please join us on stage, sir. Thank you very much.
And now let us witness the walk of fame of our winners. There you have them, the Bicolana, finest, brightest, and best. It's been a wonderful evening.
And it's a pleasure working with you, Rich.
It's a pleasure, Carl. Same here, Carl. And good night, everyone. Happy Fiesta to all. Thank you and good